Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today, I want to talk a little bit more about my millionaire plan with XRP. Having said that though, if you are enjoying the daily crypto content, make sure you press the like button, because if this video gets to 4,000 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $360 worth of crypto. And all you have to do to enter is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. Having said that, what is my millionaire plan all about? Well, it has two sides. One is basically hold and the reason why I hold. The second one is what we are going to do to basically trade this and make a lot of profit nearly instantly. So, all right, let's start off by strategy number one, which is basically talking about retirement plans, talking about, how much money you want, what the price prediction is and stuff like that. It basically has to do with holding. The reason I like to start off with this one is because we all know crypto is expanding and will keep expanding for a very long while. But if you don't want to put too much work in, hold is definitely the best option. Or if you don't have that many hours a day free, or if you don't want to take as many risks, hold is definitely the way to go. And how it basically just works is you pick a crypto that you want to hold and you hold it. How difficult can it get, right? Now let's make sure we quickly claim here, none of this is financial advice. None of this. It's just my opinion as a random guy on the internet, all right? So don't trust me. Just listen to what I have to say and then make your own decisions, all right? But not a financial advisor, not a legal advisor, nothing like that. So we all know crypto is expanding, and it's basically just buy a crypto because you know crypto will be getting bigger. And then the question, of course, is how much do you need? Well, I have a couple of easy calculations here. For example, if your goal is to get to $1 million and you have an XRP price prediction per unit, you can basically put it in here, all right? $1 million and $11 per XRP means we need 90,909 to become a millionaire. If we know the amount of money we want to have, 1 million, and we know the amount of XRP we're going to have eventually, for example, 43,444, well, XRP needs to go to $23 to become a millionaire, and so forth and so on. This is definitely the easiest way to view it. And why am I saying that it's going to get to these prices, or what am I trying to say? Well, I'm not trying to say any price. I am, however, always an advocate of saying crypto is going to keep going up. That's once more my opinion. So becoming a millionaire is just a matter of perspective if you're not already one, right? It depends, right? Maybe your goal is completely different. And the mindset is basically you have to have a certain amount of money as a goal, or a certain amount of XRP as a goal, or just one kind of point to hinge on towards. Otherwise, this journey is going to be difficult. Like, where is your end going to be? When are you done? When are you going to cash some out? And the reason I put it like this and not really elaborate is because I think this is just good to visualize exactly where you're at or where you need to go. The where you're gonna get to your official amount though can be different. For example, you can actually cash out in multiple places. I've talked to you guys about that before. I will definitely talk about that a little bit later today or tomorrow about what type of cash out plan I have, but this is just kind of the theory behind it. Now, one more fact as to why I pick XRP and not many other cryptos, because this, theoretically speaking, works for any crypto, right? Is because central bank digital currencies, for example, will also keep going up, keep getting stronger. Here's an article actually kind of contrarian. India's central bank, RBI, confirms crypto banking ban no longer valid, asks banks to stop quoting it. Two-sided, right? First of all, crypto cannot be banned officially forever. It's not going to happen. It can always be temporary, and same thing for regulations. They can be temporary and annoying, but forever, not going to happen. It can't, because people will always find a way. So they're going to have to kind of come to terms with it piece by piece. And having said that, Bitcoin, can the regulations for Bitcoin be heavier than those for XRP? Most likely so, because the Bitcoin electricity issue is so apparent. And that again kind of puts me to the conclusion of the best crypto maybe being something like XRP, which is just really energy efficient and just smart on a couple of different places. Once more, guys, I also like coins like Polygon and ADA, for example. I'm just quickly scrolling through this list here. Those are, I guess, two that I like. Chainlink, I also hold. I've told you guys about all of these before, right? Everything I cover on my channel, I do hold, so that is pretty nice. However, why XRP once more? The banks. Ripple has made quite a lot of solutions for XRP, but that is not all. Ripple is not necessary to get XRP rolling and going. Right now, we have one thing coming up, which is Flare, which is basically taking decentralized finance onto the XRP ledger. Together with that, of course, there's so many other small things which are being built every single day. And right now, there's a really big legal battle going on with the SEC about utility and about investment contracts. That's another big reason. Is this the most summarized video, the most easy overview? Most likely not, but that's not my point. I just want to give every piece of information that I have here and to let you guys decide for yourself. So Another point I would say is, of course, this lawsuit. Really important point at that, though. XRP lawsuit is getting updates almost every single, I'm going to say maybe twice a week or so, maybe 3 times a week, because there's just quite a lot happening. And we cover that on the channel quite often, mostly because it's just juicy for the price. Every time something happens to the price, it's mostly because Bitcoin is moving or because of the lawsuit, as partnerships right now are not really doing that much. And that also brings me to, I guess, the next point, which is if they win this lawsuit, it's going to be going insane. And that's basically the risk to reward we've caught for ourselves, which is, well, let's say, again, back to the roulette analogy. Let's say you had a 50-50 chance of winning, which of course is already higher than in a roulette, but all right, let's say. And if you win, again, double your money. If you lose your money, right? That's how a roulette thing works with black or red. So let's say you bet on red consecutively. You would, theoretically speaking, if we take the limit, you would win nothing. You would lose nothing. You'd get to the same amount. What if, however, every time you won, you got 2.1, your odds instead of 2, you'd basically eventually come out with a lot of money. If you put that to 3, so basically every time you win, you get 3 times your money. Every time you lose your money. You would always take that bet because it's pretty juicy. Of course, we're still taking into consideration that you have to do an unlimited amount of times, or I guess an infinite amount of times to actually get to that exact result. But it's about the idea. Now, what if you actually keep it a 2-to-1 or 2-to-0 ratio, basically? So you either double your money or you lose everything. But the odds of winning are 80% and the odds of losing are 20%. You would also take that bet because you're over a limit, over an infinite amount of bets, you would win. Now, what if you combine those two things together, though? So an 80% chance of winning plus a multiplier of, for example, 7 instead of 2. Now, if you look at it like that, you would always take that bet, right? And that exactly is what I have for XRP right now. Once more, my own opinion. Not a financial advisor, not certain about any of this stuff, but that is what's in my head. And that's what's keeping me going every single freaking day. The fact that right now we are in such an easy to choose scenario where it's like, well, I mean, I see the reward, I see the risk, but the reward is way higher than the risk. So, hey, I'm in, right? That's exactly what's keeping me going almost every single day. Together, of course, with the fact that the adoption is going to be huge in terms of CBDC. They're basically going to build the CBDCs on a Ripple private ledger and then bridge the CBDCs on XRP or with XRP, which is pretty damn huge. Of course, also there's more longevity since it doesn't really have that much electricity usage. So all around is pretty damn good. Then if, of course, you want to match it with Ethereum or anything like that, they have Flare coming up, which is DeFi on top of XRP. They're really, a pretty good crypto in that specific point. Now comes part 2, which is the trading. I've told you guys before that I do trading mostly on Bybit. A link is down below. There's today only. It might already be over, actually. I'm not sure about that. The promo might be over. There's going to be some new promos coming up soon, though. But today only, there was a $2,600 bonus, plus a 25 XRP deposit bonus, plus a chance to win a Ledger Nano X. It depends on how late I upload this video, though. Maybe you have a couple of hours left still, maybe not. If it's still the 31st, then you still have time, right? GMT or UTC. So check it out if you have the time to. This is UTC plus 4. If it's 12 UK time, that you're too late. Otherwise, there's still a chance that you're gonna win a Ledger Nano X, and there's certainly gonna be 25 XRP for everybody who deposits 500 XRP plus $2,600 worth of bonuses in total. Now, the reason I'm saying this so advocately or so much is because I think Bybit is so freaking good right now because you have free money, and that free money can be used to trade. Two sides of that story. One, I told you before, I'm going to trade once XRP wins the lawsuit. I think the reward is going to be insane. And what I'll do is actually take the maximum amount of leverage and put it into, for example, XRP. You can most likely go for any other crypto because if XRP wins, it's going to be huge for crypto. But all right, I'll go over XRP, go times 25 or 50, whatever the max is, and just go long all the way. Why? Because I've told you guys before, I think if we go from about $1, maybe $2 to like 7 or so, which is definitely possible in a short amount of time because of the lawsuit win, maybe $5, maybe $3, I'm not sure. If we do that times 50 for 200% gains, it's going to be pretty damn crazy, all right? It's going to be pretty damn crazy. And I've already said as well that that's going to be one of the easiest tickets to becoming a millionaire, I personally think. And I'm definitely willing to risk, for example, $10,000 to, possibly make $1 million off of that trade. I'll definitely risk it. And of course, I'm watching the news every single day to make sure I don't miss a settlement because that's what's going to get XRP flying, all right? So if I see a huge candle, I most likely just buy into it really quickly. Is it smart? I'm thinking so, right? Is it risky? Of course, because you don't know what the price is going to do in the end of things. But I think that's an easy way to make a couple $1 million with a little bit of side money. And again, the reason I'm saying that is because with Bybit right now, if you deposit some money, you get bonuses. And those bonuses can be traded. So if you don't want to risk your own money, then I would personally go for example, you get some bonuses over on Bybit and you use those bonuses to do the crazy leverage trading later on, right? So make sure you do have some bonuses though, and check for exactly when they expire, stuff like that. But that's basically the reason I'm saying, it's a really big thumbs up, because there's actually no risk involved then. I usually trade with, let's say, about 5 or so times leverage if I'm doing normal trades. And if I'm doing such a risky trade, I'd rather use a bonus. The only problem is I only have, for example, $2,600 worth of bonus, so I might have to put also some of my own money in. But you guys get the idea, though. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing, and I think it's going to be an easy W if we can time it properly. But again, that's kind of the whole game, right? That we are there soon enough so we can actually do it. But yeah. It's definitely a crazy game, guys. Let me quickly just reiterate again. It's not financial advice, nor am I certain about all of these things, but I think it's just a really, really good sign, I guess, for this one being one of the best cryptos in the short term. There's multiple cryptos which are good. This one, however, is a really good risk to reward for me. And that's again why it's got DustDBC's thumb of approval, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that was it for my short little introduction millionaire type of video. When should you sell your crypto? Just fill this in for yourself. Here are the formulas if you want them. It is really simple to make, but do that for yourself. Get a little bit of a grip and an idea of what your situation is. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video soon.